Marrakesh. A city of bustling souks, spicy aromas, colorful tiles, and maybe a bit of chaos when you're traveling with 3 kids. People told us Morocco isn't really for children, but in usual fashion, we wanted to see for ourselves. We're Gabby and Javi, and this week we're exploring Marrakesh and the nearby Ourika Valley with 2 toddlers and a baby. We'll show you what's possible, what's tricky, and how to make it all work as a family. Everything you need to plan a trip of your own is linked below, including our free Morocco travel guide with family-friendly spots.
Welcome to Marrakesh!
Our home base in Marrakesh was Riad Kasbabouch, a beautiful family-friendly riad. We made a deliberate choice to skip the standard hotel and stay in a traditional riad because honestly, we wanted the immersive cultural experience. Waking up to the stunning architecture, the courtyard, the traditional details just puts you right in the heart of Moroccan culture from the first day. Kasbabouch is tucked into the Kasbah neighborhood in the southern part of the Medina, noticeably calmer and less chaotic than the area right around Jama El Hafna. Every morning, the staff had a full Moroccan breakfast waiting for us, which when you're getting kids ready before a big day out, felt like a little miracle. It was the perfect fit for our trip and we couldn't recommend it more. One more thing, if your accommodation doesn't have a crib or you need a car seat, we used Babombo to rent ours and everything was waiting for us at the riad when we arrived. We'll link it in the description. Before we get into the itinerary, we want to give you a real picture of what arriving in Marrakesh with kids actually feels like, because nothing quite prepares you for it, and we wish someone had told us what to expect. The Medina is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the largest car-free urban areas in the world. That sounds peaceful, but it's not really peaceful. Alleyways are narrow, they wind and fork, mopeds and donkey carts appear from nowhere, and vendors are calling out from every direction. Our advice for the first day is to keep your plans light and just let everyone adjust. Strollers are not always the easiest here. If you can manage with a baby carrier, it will make your life significantly easier. If you do bring a stroller, it's good to bring one that folds up easily. After a day of free exploring, we realized pretty quickly that we were only seeing the surface of the city. The Medina has layers, distinct neighborhoods, each with its own history, its own craft tradition. So on day 2, we booked a private guided tour through Get Your Guide, and it honestly completely transformed how we experienced Marrakesh. First up was Bahia Palace. This is a 19th century palace with open courtyards, intricate tile work, and carved cedarwood ceilings all around. The name Bahia means brilliance in Arabic, and it really does live up to that. Try to get there on the earlier side if you can, because it does fill up quickly. Then the Ben Youssef Madrasa, a Quranic school from the 14th century and genuinely a very beautiful building. The central courtyard, the long reflecting pool, and all the little details worked by hand are amazing to see in person. Our guide gave it so much context too that we never would have known otherwise. And finally, the Secret Garden. It's tucked right in the middle of the Medina. After a morning of sightseeing, this was just what the kids needed. They ran through the paths, splashed around in the fountain, which I'm not really sure if they were supposed to do, but they did have a lot of fun here. Pack a spare change of clothes just in case. Moroccan food turned out to be a really good fit for kids. The flavors are aromatic rather than hot and spicy. We always found fresh bread and couscous on the menu, and the slow-cooked tagines have a richness that even Carla, who is generally a really picky eater, decided to try. We ate at a few really great spots that we'd happily recommend to families. We'll have them all listed with links in the description and pinned on our map. In general, look for restaurants with courtyard seating. They're more relaxed with kids, there's more space, and the ambience is fun and sometimes comes with a great view too. One highlight we really wanted to mention is Café Clock. Every Thursday evening, they host a free traditional Moroccan storytelling session here, performed both in Arabic and English. We had dinner here during the show and it worked out really well with the kids. It's free every Thursday evening. After a couple days in the energetic city, we were ready for a change of pace, so we booked an excursion to the Ourika Valley. It's about an hour's drive from Marrakesh through the foothills of the Atlas Mountains, and it genuinely feels like a completely different Morocco. First stop was a women's co-op where we got to see how argan oil is made. This was really fascinating, and we were welcomed with traditional mint tea and snacks before heading deeper into the valley. It was a lovely introduction to the area. Then came a waterfall hike. This one was manageable with kids, but it is rocky and there are some steep sections, so it's good to know that going in. With a 1-year-old, a 2-year-old, and an almost 4-year-old, we needed extra hands, and we were lucky to have extended family along with us. Our guide was also extremely helpful, and he even carried Carla for parts of the way. Not the easiest hike. Not the easiest hike at all with kids. That said, the waterfall at the top is beautiful and we found it to be worth the effort. Our day ended at a restaurant right on the river. The kids dipped their feet in the water, we ate sitting on pillows on the ground, and the atmosphere was a unique travel moment that we hadn't experienced elsewhere. So, is Marrakesh worth it with kids? Our honest answer is yes. Is it easy? No. But it is genuinely special. It exposes your kids to a world that maybe looks and feels completely different from their own. The architecture, the food, the culture, the pace of life, and Moroccans are incredibly warm with children. We felt welcomed everywhere we went. Next up, a special night in the Agafe Desert. See you there!